So we have so much fun when we get together, and you know it. It's my brother, Ricky Dillard.
I love you. You know I love it. It's always good to see you, Cheryl.
Oh, you as well. Listen, we are honoring choirs tonight, and everybody that we spoke to disband choirs and put choirs back together, and did whatever the industry told them to do. But you, brother, stayed true to your call and really championed these choirs. And tonight we honor you.
I'm humbled. I'm grateful. I'm thankful. There's so many things that I could say to this night, and I'm thankful to Radio 1 for this opportunity to still be here and to be celebrated. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm humbled.
I know the tenacity. I know the personal road. You and I've talked about it, and it hasn't been easy. 25 plus years hasn't been easy, but you stayed true to it. Tell us why you did that.
Well, like you said in your opening statement was being true to it. And he says, make your calling and election sure. I know what that is for me and what my call and passion. And I love the choir. And in spite of that, the praise teams have come forward and are making a different stance. I still feel like there's nothing like the choir.
That's right.
And I want to continue to empower that and to teach it and to train it and to structure it that those that are in it will come out on their own one day, whether it be solo, whether it be group, praise team, praise leader, lead singer, solo album, just get you ready for what God is calling them to do. So I'm humbled and I'm still grateful to do it. I want to do it. I still got a drive to do it, and I'm going to keep doing it.
Still excellent at doing
nobody
it.
move me either.
Still excellent at doing it too. I was talking to Donald earlier this week, and he talked about the love of choirs across genres, how you're now starting to see pop artists using choirs. You're starting to see, of course, you guys know about international travel and across the world, how much they love choirs. Talk about this era of, how you feel appreciated outside of the United States or even the music industry at large.
It's a wonderful, humbling experience. Of lately, I've been getting a lot of videos come up on my feeds, whether on Instagram or Facebook, Twitter, of international choirs, international ministers of music directors. They're hitting me up. They're sending me their choir singing the music, and I turn around and post it on my page just to let the world see that what we are doing over here in America as for the cause of Christ is reaching the world and not just us here in America, and to see them want to and have a desire to and a passion to do what we do over here. It is humbling. I am grateful, and I want to get over there some more my own self. I mean, I've been throughout the 30 years of my career, I have been to some international cities and countries, but I want to do more of that and touch them and to also empower them as we do our people here.
Because that's your passion, to teach choir leaders, teach choir directors and other folk. And I love that about you, New G all across the country. And then also your drive of having sons and daughters in this. Talk a little bit about that.
Yes, I have quite a few sons and daughters that have come through our ministry through the 30 years of our existence. And I'm really proud of all of them. Many of them are recording. Their choirs are 50 to 60 strong. They are singing, they're traveling, they are living out their dreams. And it's just good to see them out. And this is why I do it, so that they will be able to go out into the world, into the highways and hedges, and compel men to come to Christ, and that Christ loves them, and that they can do what we do as well, that the Lord fulfills dreams if you believe him. So that's what we're doing with these sons and daughters, and we are bringing on more sons and daughters through the years. Some of the old sons have gone on out there doing their things, and I still got some on board, and there's some to come that I'm looking to welcome.
And on top of all of that, you've been before kings and queens and presidents, and oftentimes at the White House, and you still serve your local church. Why is that? Well, I know why, but I want you to share with the folk why.
Well, of course, my local church is the covering. Dr. Granger and Joanne Browning, and they're my covering and my teachers, my spiritual mother and father, and to serve them and to serve the Ebenezer family has been a joy. When I got there, I was restored, revived, rebuilt. I had come there off the battlefront very wounded from church hurt, very wounded from gospel industry hurt. A lot of things I could say, but to be able to have a covering, a pastor who can build you up in the word and to feed you spiritual nourishment, that we go out into this battlefront, and this is a spiritual warfare which we are in, that I'm ready for battle, put on the whole armor of God. And that's exactly what I'm being taught at the Ebenezer AME Church, a social consciousness as well, an awakening to the wiles of the enemy. The thief cometh not before to steal, kill, and destroy, but Jesus says that I have come that they might have life, and that more abundantly. And just to hear that on a regular, and to be reminded that the finished work of Jesus is not a fairy tale. It is the truth. It is the unadulterated truth. And I'm so grateful to be free and liberated in my heart that Christ is the answer. And he's the answer even still today for the world.
Now, I know he's not that old, but he is the legendary Ricky Dillard. I am honored to honor him tonight at our 11th annual Spirit of Praise celebration. You go, Rick.
What you want now? Can't nobody move me either.